All right, guys, this time we got something special. We are gonna bring the politics back into World of Warcraft. Welcome to WoW Forum Adventures. I'm such an idiot. Anyway, nice. Where are the strong male leads in Warcraft? Where are they? First, we are here to attack or degrade others, regardless of their social group. This post is not about that or for you. Okay, with that said, as a father and long-time vanilla Warcraft player, why has there been no masculine male figures lately? What do you mean? Have you seen Bane? Have you seen Bane? Didn't you see him sit there guarding that corner in Shadowlands? Yeah. Where are the Garrosh, Precata Thrall, Varian Rin, I guess, Varin, Illidan, Malfurion from the books, not the pussy we have in game. Kane? Kane? The fuck is Kane? Deckard Kane? I'm not who Kane is. Bolvar, pre-Shadowlands. Yeah, he's also kind of like too emotional. Arthas, hell yeah, etc. In the past 3 expansions, the only characters I relate to anymore were Ol Bom Samdi and Sir D. Sir D? Oh, Sire Denetrius. Both of whom Blizzard were surprised were so popular with their predominantly male audience. Now, Bosamdi, the reason he's very popular is because he's just funny, he doesn't take shit too seriously, and he's like necessary evil type of guy, and I think a lot of people like necessary evil type of characters. Sire Denetrius, he was just badass. Like, let's be real, he has a big sword, he doesn't give a fuck about anyone. Yeah, Sire Denetrius was the shit. He was so overconfident. Like, let's just say it like this, and I don't like using this term. Sire Denetrius was the definition of toxic masculinity. Oh, except that you can't, like, in a sense, Illidan was more badass because he had concubines, so Illidan, in a sense, TBC Illidan probably was more toxic masculine. But because they are trying to avoid sexy times in WoW, Sire Denetrius, aside from that aspect, was by far the most masculine shit to the point of toxicity that we got in WoW in a while. Now we have Khadgar and Nosdormu back, or more like Grandpa. Yeah, Khadgar, I mean, it's kind of like passive. Nosdormu is just like in his own little world. Kalagos the emo, hell, dude, like straight up, I hate what they did with Kalagos. I hate his new appearance. Like, what the shit. Rathian, the arrogant teen, yep, yeah. The stupid arrogant teen, by the way, who didn't learn anything from his mistake. Anduin the man-child, I mean, I don't know, Anduin the crybaby, if anything. I led more to the newly introduced Earth villain that we know almost nothing about. And the reason is because honestly, he's just, yeah, again, he goes about his purpose, I would say. That's probably like the most masculine thing you can get out of something. He's just like, he has his purpose and he's not like emotional about it. He's like, this is what I have to do and this is what I'll do. You're gonna go the hard way. We're not gonna underestimate our enemies, but we're gonna fuck them up with smarts and with power. Sabellian, who obviously is not going to be Earth Warder and hasn't been around since BC. I feel like, didn't everyone say that Sabellian is going to be the Earth Warder? I mean, honestly, he's probably like the most obvious choice right now than any character in this expansion. Blizz has added or expanded some amazing female, younger men, others lately, but there has been no middle-aged strong male figures to relate or look up to, which was the entire draw I had to the game growing up. Who are the amazing females? Who are the amazing females that actually act like females? Let's see. Tyrande is acting like a dude. Very psychotic dude, but a dude. I guess Ysera? Maybe? But I haven't seen Ysera in Dragonflight. I know she's in Dragonflight. I just haven't actually interacted with her. Like Straza is pretty kind of passive. I'm not gonna lie. Like overall, I would say she's just whatever. I know who the younger men are, but yeah. I was told by an old friend they thought WoW was going to return to the glory days in WoD until they saw that Kargath Bladefist was supposed to run away as the first raised boss in beta. Changed to just die right away. One of the most badass warlords. They stopped even thinking of the game after that point. I can see that. Honestly, I don't understand why Kargath was the first boss of a raid. Based on the story of the raid, it makes sense, but like you didn't have to make that story for the raid. He should have been, at the very least, the second to last boss of the first raid. At the very least. And honestly, straight up, the main raid, which is usually like probably like the middle raid or like the last raid, should have been literally the warlords. Like multiple of them. There's no way that we care about only one big orc. Okay, like let's be real. In my opinion, it should have been multiple big orcs. Okay, multiple big smelly old orcs. Anyways, let's see what the replies are saying. This was flagged by the community and is temporarily hidden. Okay. What has there been? No. Rathian, Khadgar, Ebonheart, Uther, Denathrius, Renethel, Morgraine, Bomsamdi, etc. Pointing out that these characters have flaws doesn't make them not strong male leads. Lately, bro. Does he not understand lately? Rathion is not a manly figure, okay? Ebonheart, not really. He's kind of a coward, not gonna lie. He's the wise elder that just never did anything with his life. He's the guy who's giving you advice on life, but has never done anything. Uther. When was Uther made? Also, by the way, Shadowlands Uther, not a strong masculine figure. Denathrius, he did say. Renethal, I'm not even sure who that is. Sounds familiar. Morgraine. When did you see Morgraine? But Samdi, etc. So, like, two of them you said, and the other ones are not. I relate more to the newly introduced Earth villain. You don't see that as something you need to reflect on? Bruh. Here are people trying to say that he's crazy. Many people related to Emmett Selk. That didn't make them psychotic and wanting genocide, but they can relate to a person's fucking desire and person's need. Understanding the villain is a very important criteria to enjoying the story. They get tired of being warriors and paladins and rolled evoker. But in a more serious theme, aren't they all dead? Don't you need a younger generation to refill those who pass on? Isn't that how this whole thing called life works? Yes. But where are they? Where's the refilling? In the game, I have mostly been drawn to two races, Tauren and the Forsaken. I think they, in combination, sum up my meta take on masculinity. The strong caring for others that's not masculine. I mean, not in the way the Taurens are doing it. And resource for protection of the Tauren. No, so, like, here's the thing. Like, the feminine is the one that's, like... this is, like, Tauren are more feminine than they are masculine. Like, that's kind of how it is, how it feels like, the way they're the way they're like acting. I'm like, fuck, man, I need to try to explain this to make this clear. Being strong and caring, that is something that is a masculine feature as well, but they don't usually show it. If that makes sense. Masculine men don't show for the most part, that they're strong and caring. They're just strong and caring by their actions, not by like, you know. Oh man, like it's so hard to explain the moment. I'm trying to like think of a good analogy for this. And I'm probably like, after I finish this video, I'll be like, oh, dude, like seriously, like how you couldn't think of this? Like, what an idiot. Anyways, the man who goes to war without saying a thing comes back expecting nothing. And he did that in order to protect his family and his, let's say his tribe, whatever. That's a masculine man. The man who goes to war, before he goes to war, it's like, ah, man, I want to do this for you, baby. I want to protect you. I'm going to show you how strong and caring I am. Then he goes to war and he comes back. It's like, you see, baby, I told you, I'm the best. That is not a masculine man. That is a feminine man pretending to be masculine. Okay? Because he needs approval. That doing what is necessary in a difficult world and pushing through any barrier, even death, when required of the Forsaken. Okay, so no, the will to live is true for everyone, not just masculinity or femininity. See, I think like a lot of people just don't understand masculinity and femininity. Shit, there are some conjectures. Okay, there are some things that are both, right? For the most part, strong and caring, why I'm saying it's feminine, because if you think about, like, the young, like the babies and shit, the moms are usually the ones who are directly protecting and caring for the young. Because the men are out there protecting the rest. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. Like, the Tauren feel, like, more feminine, because they're not out there doing shit, they're just there protecting, like, in a very close proximity. If that. But they're caring for the earth, whatever. Said elsewhere, Abyssian is sort of an attempt at that in Dragonflight. Abyssian, I mean... Abyssian, in my opinion, what Abyssian lacks is ambition. Or obvious ambition. He's smarter than Rathian, he's more experienced, he's older, he doesn't... But he's also, he's not gonna be the one taking risks. You know? He's mature. Abyssian, I would say, I wouldn't say he's like the definition of masculinity, but he's just mature. At least with a more classical Tauren flavor. Interesting... Oh, sorry, I'm thinking about, God, what's his name? Not Abyssian. I'm thinking about Ebonheart. Abyssian is just like the wise guy who's giving you tips but never did anything. Interesting that you brought up Illidan. He might sum all of those up too. The cutscene refusal of the gift is in Legion is one of the very few scenic pieces that moved me. Yes, true. Because yeah, this is when Illidan refused Zira's gift of becoming a light demon heart, and he said, she says like, I will heal your scars, and he's like, I am my scars. Again, very fucking masculine shit to say. It's like, I am who I am because of my scars. I am who, like, yeah, Illidan was probably peak masculinity in recent years. But have you seen him? Have you seen anything of this during BFA, during Shadowlands, aside from Sire, obviously? Like, why are all the masculine guys evil? You know? A lot of people think that only Red Bull pounding, ADHD monkey brains play Demon Hunter. Maybe. What? But I think there are folks who play Demon Hunter who understand Illidan's proclamation, I am my scars. I mean, yeah, but I think most people play Demon Hunter, play it because it's easier. Caligos the emo. Caligos, and God forbid a man show emotion and struggle with anything. Too much. It's fine if he shows it sometimes. He is all emotion, and he wears his struggles on his sleeves. No, we should, as Bill Burr puts it, hold it all in, pack it down, and die of a heart attack at 50. I don't think Bill Burr said that, maybe. I don't know. No, there needs to be an outlet, but like Caligos is just overly emotional all the time. He's very, very feminine man right now. It's like the way he just talks. He doesn't even talk normally. It's like, oh, yeah, Oh, well, should we do that? Oh my god, no. Oh, well, but together. But together. Yeah, that's not a man, okay? Together. That's a man, okay? Now we have Kegger and Nosdormu back. I'm gonna be straight with you, boss. This looks more like a you problem. None of these people you listed are not strong male leads. Actually, none of these people you listed are... Okay, yeah, double negative, okay. All of the people you listed are strong male leads, basically is what he's trying to say. Not true. Sorry they don't look and act like a roids ad. The fuck is wrong with this person? Caligos, Rathian, Zabel, Nebesian, and Nosdormu are major Dragonflight characters. That's not even counting all of the other male characters that play smaller but significant roles in the story, including racial leaders, quest givers, and more. Again, but they're not masculine. Oh my god, people just don't understand. They're not masculine. They're not. As a father and long-time Vanilla Warcraft player, why has there been Thrall, Turelian, Lorthamar, Bane, Gen, Matthias Shaw? Okay, Matthias Shaw. First of all, most of these you don't even see. Gen literally is being like... is a dog, okay? Like straight up, he's treated like a fucking pet, okay? Let's be real. Bane did nothing, okay? Lorthamar, he's even in Dragonflight. I know he got married and that's about it. Turelian, very emotional dude. Not so much of a leader. Thrall, hello, AFK much. Where is Thrall? Oh, we don't know. Okay, yeah, like, he's part of a council, so he's no longer the leader and basically has no responsibilities. Yeah, man, big fucking masculine energy right there. Like, Matthias Shaw? Again, do you even see him in Dragonflight? Like... male figures lately. You cannot be serious. It's crystal clear why, but no one is allowed to say it. The ban hammer will strike if you do. That's it. Someone said it. We found Mad Margaret. You are the based player. We all know why, because anytime you have a masculine male, they are a villain. And for some reason, they are the most liked fucking character in the expansion. Sire Denetrius wasn't a part of Shadowlands after 9.0. Basically, yeah, like a mini quest later, whatever, that he escaped. Maybe, I don't even know. And still, one of the only memorable good things of Shadowlands is Sire Denetrius. That's how liked he was. You can hate Shadowlands all you want, but no one hates Sire Denetrius. The strong, masculine man. Oh, because you're all toxic masculine. Get the fuck out of here, because he was a good fucking character. That's why. I don't think it's that big of a deal, and you said yourself the first, 10 to 15 years of the game was dominated by strong male leads. BFA's lead character will probably be Jaina, and the Horde barely felt like they had a lead character at all, to be honest. Sylvanas had us go do some stuff for her. That's about it. Magni Bronzebeard? I guess not really. LMAO. Hanging out with Rastakhan for a bit was cool. Yeah. Then they threw Talanji in the trash anyway. Should have just left him alive. Talanji? Wasn't Talanji Princess Talanji? Fuck. Who was Talanji? I don't remember. They threw away the princess anyways, but they threw away, what's it called? Zappy Boy. Shadowlands felt kind of the same. They really didn't feel like a lead at all. You were just kind of directed to go here, go there, etc. I can see the discussion you're trying to create, but I feel it's kind of lackluster, as it doesn't feel like there's a central lead much at all these days, to be honest. We just have some NPC helping us in one patch, then it moves to another NPC and so on. Yes, this is true. He is right. There is no like main lead in NPCs, and this will be the last point I make on this. However, you do have a good chunk of female lead roles that are leading the narrative. Off the top of my head, Sylvanas, Jaina, and Tyrande. Name any male equivalent in importance to these three characters? Write down the comments, because honestly, there hasn't been. Since Legion, which is Illidan, there hasn't been a male lead role in the story at all, not even close. To Jaina in BFA, to Sylvanas in BFA and Shadowlands, and to Tyrande in basically mostly Shadowlands, in terms of advancing the plot and being important. Leave a comment down below. Tell me if you think there was a male that I'm forgetting, because honestly, nothing comes to mind. And if you say Khadgar was Legion, and Illidan was way more of a lead role, like substantially more. I'll see you in the next one.